Hey guys, good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you're actually watching this clip. I wanted to talk today very briefly about the apple cart. Now, some of you may be familiar with the apple cart and others may be saying, what the hell is she talking about? What I'm talking about is, oftentimes in our lives we are given the apple cart, the responsibility cart. This may happen when we're young and unconsciously take this responsibility over, or we choose to take it over later in life because it is something that is very familiar to us. So with the apple cart theory, what happens is that we begin to take on these responsibilities of, okay, I need to make you happy. I need to do more for this person. I need to make sure this person is taken care of and all of this person's needs are taken care of. And we lose ourselves in that process. Now, this can happen when we're extremely young, or as I said, it can happen when we get older and we have just sort of acclimated ourselves into the responsibility gatekeeper. So that said, what goes in that apple cart? Responsibility, happiness, sadness. Can you take me here? Can you pick this up for me? Can you do this? We need 54 cupcakes for the kids' soccer game. We need food cooked for the church. We need a neighbor's yard cut. We need yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Now, not that there's anything wrong with doing that stuff, mind you. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, there is such a thing called moderation and balance. And when we learn from an early age and we white knuckle that apple cart and we tell everybody, it's okay, put your stuff in here, I'll take care of it. We begin a narrative in our mind of being responsible for other individuals. And then not only are we doing a disservice to them because we're taking away their lessons in learning how to be self-sufficient or how to problem solve, how to do conflict resolution, we begin to take on all of that. And in that process, as I said earlier, we get lost. I also call this the Superman and the Wonder Woman kind of complex. We put these capes on, or these capes are given to us at early ages in life, and then we begin to wear these capes and we begin to master all things possible, right? We are making everybody happy, and it makes us feel good to make other people happy. If we're being honest, we're getting something out of this. So we're making people feel good while we get happy, and also while we exhaust ourselves. So at the end of the day, what we realize is that under this beautiful, elaborate cape that Superman or Wonder Woman is wearing, we begin to smother from the weight of the responsibility and the weight of the emotions that remain unexpressed. So when we take this cape off, what happens? People don't know what to do with us. When we let go of the apple cart, what happens? People stand there emotionally paralyzed, physically stunned, waiting for us to bail them out. We need our own self-care. And what we've taught people along this way is that give me your problems, I'll handle them. I'll problem solve for you and I'll give you the answer back, or I'll just problem solve for you and take care of it. So then when we find ourselves in need of self-care or support, they don't know what to do with us. Because we're the ones that have all the answers, right? How many of you have found yourself in that very position? You found yourself where you needed a break, you needed some self-care, you were at the end of your rope, there was nowhere to go, and you looked in your little mental Rolodex for people who could really hold some sacred space for you and support you in your time. And you have people there that are great people, but when you go to them and you start sharing and you're looking for that support, they make it about them. You share with them, this is what's going on, and they're like, oh my God, yes, I know what you mean. That happened to me one time. Anyway, about me. And they start the narrative again. And what do? We find ourselves slipping into that, let me listen to you and let me take care of you. And we're not replenishing ourselves. We're still working in a deficit, an emotional deficit. The work that I do with people is to help them realign what I call their littles, to learn how to moderate that apple cart, to learn how to delegate those apples back to individuals, and to learn how to help people while we are in that role or that mindset of Superman and Wonder Woman, to help people learn how to help themselves. Of course, we're going to go out of our way from time to time and we're going to help people, because by nature that's what most of us do. But we can also learn not to lose ourselves along the way. Like, not to get lost in the helping hand, and then when we hold our hand out, there's nothing there. It's like empty. There's nothing being reciprocated back, and there's nothing left in it for us. So if you want to know more about how to delegate the apples back out of the apple cart and how to help people become self-sufficient while also loving and nurturing them and setting healthy boundaries, please look me up. It's www.Teri, Teri, Pugh, Pugh.com. I offer 50% off of your first session. We do in-person, Skype, or FaceTime, and can even do phone if you don't have technology support. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I hope that you've taken something away from this little blurb today, and I'm looking forward to getting back on and sharing more with you. If you have topics that you would like addressed, please go to my website, shoot me an email, and just tell me what they are, and I will address them. One by one, we'll knock them out. We will get things reframed and realigned, and with any luck, we'll all be feeling safe and comfortable and balanced inside ourselves again. I hope you have a fantastic day, sending you lots of love, and as always, increase the peace. See ya.